Okay, cool. All right, I'm not waiting for him. So, first of all, Fallon, how have you been?
I've been well, and you?
I've been quite well. I want to thank you.
Long time no see.
Yeah. I want to thank you. I want to thank you for putting a battery in my back to get this thing started. I've always wanted to do a podcast, so I checked yours out. I think you're doing a wonderful job, both of you.
Thank
Um,
you. Appreciate the
Thanks.
love.
I want to thank both of y'all for getting me off my ass to do this. So, I'm jumping right into it. So, I'm sure y'all are aware of a post that's been going around of a young man that's had his opinion on women. Have both of you seen this video of Fallon, fix your face, please. Let's not start this like this, okay?
I haven't said anything, but yes, I've seen it.
Okay. All right. So I need y'all.
We had to go through some drastic measures for me to get her to see it, but it got done. That's all that matters.
I need her to calm down. So, but it stemmed from something else. He didn't start this. Let me fix this. All right, there we go. So he didn't start this. It stemmed from something else, and I would like to play this for you ladies. So here we go.
Listen to what I'm saying. Women have a lot of slim pickings. The pickings for women are not as vast as the pickings for men. We are literally picking through a pile of shit when it comes to men. Let's just call a spade a spade. We are picking through men that don't equal up to what the fuck we looking for. Let's just put it out there, because I'm tired of y'all with the bullshit. Either you fine as fuck and you ain't got no motherfucking job. Either you got a job and you ugly as fuck. Either you don't have a lot of money but you got a big dick. Either we trying to pick and choose through a lot of bullshit y'all bringing to the table. You don't have a car, but you got a good heart. Have a job, but you don't have bigger goals than that. We gotta listen. We trying to pick and choose the best out of a lot of bullshit.
All right.
So
okay.
y'all gotta.
Okay. All right. So we have been under fire. We have been chastised. We have been talked down to. So I wanted to get you ladies' take on what this young articulate woman had to say about us gentlemen. Are these things that you guys validate? Do you agree? Do you understand what she's saying? Anyone care to speak their mind on what this young lady said? Your fellow comrade.
I actually heard this. It was a young lady sitting in a car when she was going off. I thought I didn't hear it before, but I did. I actually heard this.
Okay.
And there is always validity to someone's story and what they're going through and what they're experiencing. You know what I'm saying? But to generalize the entire male population off of your few experiences, I think that it could be taken the wrong way, and males can be offended by it. You know what I mean?
Okay.
But I've spoken to young ladies, not young ladies, old ladies, all types of ladies, and they feel some of those things, like feel like they're compromising or settling, that's a better word for it, for a guy just to have them in their life, you know what I'm saying? Or they don't match each other.
All right. Okay, Fallon, do you have anything to add to that, or do you feel the same exact way?
I wouldn't say I feel the same exact way, but I understand where she's coming from. It just seemed like her experiences have been severe as far as, it seemed really extreme when she said she's picking from a lot of bullshit. I can't relate, but I can understand where she's coming from because, like Bambi said, we hear from young women, we hear from older women, And a lot of women have a lot of the same experiences. It's like, good quality women are trying to date, and they are literally feeling like they're picking from bullshit because everything that comes their way is bullshit.
Period.
All right. So do you all feel that it could be the actual the picker, instead of the crop they're picking from? Do you think that?
Hey, welcome.
Well, thank you for joining us. I appreciate you.
I've made it.
Hey.
Yeah. All right. So
Never
Falan,
made
Bambi, this
it.
is Coach D.
Hello,
Hey,
ladies.
Coach D.
He's from the West Coast, Cali.
Where
So
were you at when we were in Cali?
I don't know. You could have called.
We need a tour guide. We needed a tour guide.
Change our perception on some of these men.
Here we go.
Listen. I like
sparked it up. My bad.
I need you to relax. I need you to relax. You missed the whole segment. So I played a segment.
You missed a whole segment.
I played a clip of a young lady that was basically saying that there's a bunch of ain't shit niggas out here. Either they are good guys but no job, or what. It was a bunch of mixture. Basically, we ain't shit like we hear all the time. So I was asking their opinion.
Do y'all really hear that all the time personally?
I'm sorry?
Do you actually hear that all the time personally, or just generalized?
Like to me? No, not to me.
Okay, all right.
No. But yeah, do I see it often and all the time and on every timeline that I'm on? Yeah, I do. And I used to be one of those people that always felt like I had to speak up for us.
Yeah.
But but nah, I mean, I'd be all day. So we listened to the clip, and they were just giving me their opinion on basically what she said. And the ladies basically said she had some valid points. They not necessarily can relate personally, but they understand what she was saying. So do you feel, Coach D, do you feel that have you ever been told that, that or heard that rhetoric that there's not a lot to choose from, or it's just a big pool of y'all ain't shit, or that whole stereotype that all of us ain't shit? Okay, Teddy Riley. So I need you to get focused, brother. I need you.
Can't hear me? You can't hear me? Can you not hear me?
I hear you now. I hear you now.
Sorry. I apologize. Get my bearings.
Yeah, please.
I apologize.
All right, represent.
I've been directly, indirectly told, women, maybe just regular bar talk, might be sitting right there trying to get to know them.
All right, so this is what I'm going to do. This is what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to need for you to search somewhere in your abode for some earpiece, something with a wire. I mean, I guess connected with all of us, you're no longer good. Yeah, you go. You do that. You handle that. All right. Yeah. Okay. So so you've all heard the second clip. I'll play it. I'll play it for the folks.
Yeah, play it for the people.
I'll play it for the people. Chill out, lady.
Are not good pickings. Y'all picking niggas. A lot of times y'all pick niggas based off of the traditional definition of what a man is from our parents and shit. A lot of the foundation don't change. You should respect the woman. You should do this. You should do that. You should honor your woman, respect your woman, make sure you provide and protect and all that good shit. Now let's get to the meat and potatoes. On the dating scene, let's keep it real. A lot of you women, half of you motherfuckers ain't worth being with. Half of your pussy's been blowed out since you were 15, 16 years old. Half of you got a whole bunch of baby daddies. Some of you that lied on a nigga talking about he your baby daddy, knowing he ain't your baby daddy. Half of you getting government assistance, so your motherfuckers ain't worth shit. You can't have a conversation about a business, a job. You can't do shit but work half a motherfucking secretary work or social work or whatever else the fuck you want to do, but you able to The society has granted you access and little corner cuts, enabling you to be able to provide for yourself. Get your housing and all that shit. Y'all ain't bound down by no shit, about no records, or just because you a man and other men attempt.
All right, so basically he's saying the complete opposite. Well, he's saying the same thing, but us towards women. So my question with all of that is, I feel like I struggle to understand why we speak to each other like that in the first place. Why is it a pointing finger thing anyway? Is it, I mean, I personally think it's because everything is baggage. Everything is based off experience. And then when we meet the next person, we assume that that person is the same way. Or it could be just what you pick. So I'm just trying to understand, why do men and women constantly point out flaws and say you ain't shit, or we speak to each other in certain ways all the time? It's a constant battle. So I guess my question is, what do we need to do? Or what is it, things that you've done? Have you been in that space where you just don't fuck with men, period?
Never.
My microphone working?
Yes, it is. But no,
She's processing.
never have I ever
Processing.
been in a space where I do not mess with men, but I have been in a space where I'm not checking for no man. You understand what I'm saying? I'm totally focused on me, bettering me, improving me, doing what I gotta do to make me better, so that when and if I'm not even looking for him, but if he checking for me, I'm in a healthy space where I can be that for them as I am looking for myself.
Okay, cool. Fallon, what you got?
I think I have been in spaces where I have not been dealing with any men and just focusing on me and my spiritual growth and things, my goals and things that I have going on. Not saying it in a negative way, like I ain't fucking with niggas anymore, like no offense anyone, but I have taken breaks from dating just to focus on things I need to focus on. And it didn't necessarily have anything to do with my experiences with dating. It was just like, oh, I need a break. I need to focus on this because
So,
there was things I needed to get done that I couldn't get done. I didn't have enough energy to put into dating and get the things I needed to get done.
so neither one of you felt that you may have been jaded from past situations?
Oh, absolutely.
Absolutely.
But not to the point where it has tarnished future relationships and me moving on into the dating scene. I mean, of course, you think about it and you look out for those signs in the next relationships. Those experiences teach you going forward what to look for. But no, I'm not like holding on to it, like trying to compare the next dude to the last one.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So neither one of y'all are toxic so far that I can see.
I think everyone has some toxic
Toxicity.
traits.
Yeah.
Yes. I think everyone has, if you wanted to go there, I think everyone has toxic traits.
Okay, well,
At least one or two.
Yeah.
At
I
least
think so.
One. Yes. Everyone does.
I know I can speak on mine.
Because if you don't, you're saying that you're perfect.
Yes, and no one's perfect.
Nobody.
Most certainly.
Not even God.
all right, well, give me a toxic trait.
I think my toxic trait is when I'm wrapped up in my world, I can sometimes not check on the people that mean the most to me. That's one of the toxic traits that I have. Like, they forever checking on me and looking out for me. And sometimes I'm not checking on them. I'm not looking on them. I'm wrapped up in my world. But somehow, some way, I always snap out of it and try to be that for them, what they are for me. And that, I mean, some people like, oh, if you ain't calling me, I'm not calling you. If you're not texting me, I'm not texting you. But I'm thankful to have a circle around me who knows me, that know that I might be just wrapped up in work or going through something that I'm not speaking of at the time, and I'm being a little bit distant, but that don't keep them from like, oh, she ain't calling me, she's not talking to me, I'm not gonna check on her. You understand what I'm saying? I think that could be misinterpreted as, oh, I don't feel the same way about them as they feel about me. You understand what I'm saying?
I dig you. I don't
think it's
know
toxic.
if I consider that toxic though. I think that's regular human. I think that's a regular thing that everyone does. I guess when I'm thinking toxic, I guess it depends on what's your definition of toxic. Falan, do you know something that you consider toxic of yourself?
I do. I'm not gonna say it's similar to Bambi's, but I do shut down, and I'll shut completely down. So
when what happens?
I mean, nothing happens. It's just me. Like, I'm an introvert by nature, so I will sometimes shut down so that I can recharge and get myself together, recharge. And it has nothing to do with anybody. For example, you could be a new guy, and we're dating, but we're not exclusive. We're just the get to know stages. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we good.
We're in the getting to know stages, and you know how they want to talk every single day, like, and they want to talk on the phone every single day.
Yeah.
They want to, and it just depends. Sometimes it has nothing to do with you wanting to talk to me every day, wanting to FaceTime me every day, wanting to text me, triplet text messages every day. It has nothing to do with it. It's not that I dislike the person. It's just that I have to do things for myself. So sometimes it requires me to shut all the way down so that I can take care of things I need to take care of. Nothing personal towards that person. And then when I'm ready to jump back in to things, I'll jump back to things. And to me, that's toxic. That's a toxic trait. Like, because you like sitting up there like, what the fuck? What did I do? But I will explain, and like, it happened with somebody and they was like, well, the communication is slowed down. I think I'm gonna just fall back. And I was like, don't think anything into it. I'm busy with finals. I started a new job. Whatever the case may be. These are not the examples, but these are similar things that I can say as to why I'm shutting down. But it's like they want an explanation. Like, we were texting every day and talking every day, and now, I don't really hear from you.
So I have to ask, after listening to you, like, conveying that you need to cut people off. Like, what's the deal with, like, you can't convey that to that person so they won't feel a certain type of way?
I will if they ask.
All right, hold on. So let me read this.
Okay.
So a toxic trait, basically a combination of characters that makes a person appear to someone that makes a person appear as someone who is bossy. In the presence of that person, things get too messed up. I don't know what that is. I was trying to find a real definition, but
yeah, I think it just depends on the person, because I feel like you can be toxic if you're not the type that like to apologize. You don't want to take ownership of your shit.
Yeah, that sounds toxic. Everything you
that's
said,
toxic
that
as
sounds
hell.
like just your personality.
You know what I'm saying? And sometimes I can shut down and not realize I have shut down on
people, that is
true. Because I can go days and not talk to my mom, or like be like kind of short with her and be like, oh, okay, talk to you later. And if she don't call me, I won't call her. So it's nothing personal, but I feel like that is a toxic trait, because if it's somebody you care about, you know what I'm saying? They might be like, what the fuck did I do to her? So. Right. And I can be very judgmental.
Now we're talking. Well. Now we're talking. Yeah. Now we're talking. Now that sounds toxic to me. Everything else you said sounded like just your personality.
It doesn't sound toxic to you because that's probably how you are, because
we
both
and that's perfect. I'm perfect.
We're both but I really feel like that's toxic, because it had the other person like, oh my God, what did I do? They be feeling bad. They be blocking you on social media and unfollowing you and shit. And I'm like, why are you doing all Yes.
Nah, that's toxic. All that extra blocked up because I didn't talk to you. Gonna
Yes,
block.
that is extra.
That is a toxic trait. Like you jump to conclusions, you don't
Yeah,
even
like,
know
chill
what's going
out.
on over here.
All right, so I'm in my mind toxic. All right, Coach D, toxic.
Is it working?
Give me because I know that you.
Working on it.
I'm sorry. What? I'm sorry.
Still trying to figure out if my situation is working. Is it working?
Jam.
All right. Good.
Oh, jam.
Good.
All right,
Where's my bang bang?
So you've come across some toxic ladies in your day. Do you have any examples of toxicity?
Can I? Yeah, couple. But I want to get to. Is it your name? Folly?
Yeah, Fallon.
Foul? Is it foul? I'm sorry, foul.
Fallon. Like Jimmy Fallon.
Okay, I got you. Stop. I have a question. Like it was something you were saying about and reaching out to you to talk every day. So I kind of had that come up. My question would be like, for us as men, it's like, okay, well, we show you that just right off top, and trying to put you.
Hey, hold on for 1 second. Hold on for 1 second. What I'm gonna ask of you, sir, is to project and maybe even hold it. You know what I'm saying? Because when you get into your smooth talk,
Bear White.
you fall off, and we can't.
Hello,
hear
baby.
it. So listen, brother. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Wait. I have to make some adjustments.
All right, you make adjustments. So I think it's perfect. I think if you are the type of person that needs time to recharge from people and all that, that's just regular shit. I think toxic is like you said, what you said, prejudice or judging people or thinking the worst or self-sabotaging a situation. That's toxic behavior to me. You know what I'm saying?
What's self-sabotaging?
Self-sabotaging. If a person seems too perfect, so you look for shit and you try to find stuff, or you pick a person apart head to toe. That's a toxic behavior right there. You know what I'm saying? That may stem from something in your past, whatever it may be, but that's toxic. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's self-sabotaging, Bambi-Bee.
I agree.
Good. All right, we're still waiting on you to get it together, brother. So, do y'all believe in roles in relationships, or is that some shit back in the 50s?
I'm gonna let you go first on this one.
Huh?
I'm gonna let you go first on this one.
Roles in relationships.
Like
because if you listen to the guy version of this, if you actually listen to the whole thing, and hopefully the listeners will go back and find these clips and listen to it. Yeah, the guy said that women these days are stuck in the roles of how our ancestors, our fathers, our grandfathers, our great grandfathers used to be. That's how he opened it up, almost like in minute 1, 2, 3, whatever. He was saying like women are looking for protectors, providers, as in our ancestors and how they used to be. And I can say that is an attraction for me in a man that is a provider, a protector, and all those things like that. So I do look for those things, however independent I may look.
Okay. Well, that I was going to ask that too. Can independent women be led?
Yes, they can be led, but guess what? We ain't about to follow no donkey. That's not what we about to do. Because
we're not going to name call here on this show. We're not going to do that.
First of all, you have to prove the traits to be able to lead. Like, first of all, no woman that I know of ever even spoke of wants to be like independent on their own. Don't have somebody that they can confide in, love in, come home to every day, laugh it up, chop it up. If I break down on the road right now, you know who I'm calling? USAA or AAA. You get what I'm saying? You think I want that in my life? I want to know that I can call somebody that I love and they genuinely care for me and tell me, baby, I'm on the way. You know what I'm saying? But that's not the case. The case is we've been placed we've adapted to a society where that we had to fend for ourselves. Like, we're independent because we were made to be independent. If I wait for a man to take care of me, shit, I'll be homeless. Yes, homeless. on a park bench somewhere. So it ain't that I want to be an independent. I want to be submissive and love and have somebody there for me that cares for me, genuinely cares for me. But however, TikTok doc, I mean, when are you coming around? I'm not I can't wait. If I wait, I'm gonna be homeless. So I have to take care of me. I have to do the things that set me up to be able to live a life that I dream of with somebody else alone.
That was beautiful.
Thank you.
That was beautiful. That was great. I wish I had an applause button.
I'm surprised you don't.
I'm gonna get one.
Get one.
Coach D, are you with us, sir?
Good luck to me, man.
I can hear you, bro. I guess you just got to project yourself when you speak.
You can hear me now?
Yeah,
we've been heard.
I'm disconnected. Now you can hear me.
When you get your smooth vibes.
Oh, okay, listen. So I disagree with the women are made to be independent. That's not true. Because then you contradicted that with saying that you want to be a man, but you need this strong, this man, like you say, you're gonna call USAAA or AAA, right? To come get you out of something. So I really don't think women are made to be independent, made to be strong to a certain standard, but you definitely need a man to play it. I mean, that's just the reality. But I think where we've lost touch is over the years and throughout, like, the music used to be, baby, come here, I love you. The man would say, I'm sorry. Women would say, how all this pain, but love to get, those two together. But nowadays, you got moms listening to Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion in the car with their kids. So basically, it's like baby mom raising baby mom. So they're teaching each other to be independent, to not care about a man, to not give a crap about a man. I've actually had a woman be simply trying to help her with a car that was steaming. And the first thing she said to me was, because I approached her as a man, the first thing she said to me is, no, I'm good. I don't need a man. Your car is sitting there steaming, blowing up on the street, right? But my approach was simply, hey, I'm just trying to help you. No, I don't need a man. I can call AAA. Well, guess who showed up when it was AAA? It wasn't a woman. It was a man who showed up to fix her car or to help her get out the situation. So it's kind of like this false sense of independency, I think, based off of just history that has just been kind of going. History that's been going. Mm-hmm.
Hold up. Let me kill him on this hypocritical thing. How old are you, young sir?
I'm 39.
39, and I'm 40. I just want to put that out there.
So
I know that if I'm just saying that doesn't even matter. But I want you to know. Do you know who Marvin Cease is and Betty Wright?
Talk to me.
So Betty Wright and Marvin Cease is the equivalent of me riding in the back seat with my mama now listening to "Let Me Lick You Up, Let Me Lick You Down, Turn Around, Baby." You get what I'm saying? So you can't that reference
that's not the same, B.
That's not the same. That's not the same.
They listening to Cardi B. It's all sexual, secular.
No. What I'm saying is that's not the same as Cardi B saying, "Fuck that. Strip on the pole, get a bag, fucking nigga, take him for all his money."
And so now you're being more specific because I was like, "Oh hell, no, I know you ain't trying to
saying, fuck this bitch, get this money, break a bitch." That's
okay, I get that now. You said Cardi B. I went straight to. I know you ain't trying to say you ain't won't riding in the back seat of your car, your mama and them car listening to secular music. Exactly.
I was
talking about
shit. See, that's what I'm trying to.
Like, that's what I'm
women. Yeah, I'm like,
that's me, am I right? They weren't talking about break a female
down. My favorite music is breakup music, and that's the shit my mama played when I was growing up. So I will say those. I mean, those things, yeah, I kind of get where both of y'all are coming from, where you're coming from, Bambi, with, you're going to continue to be independent until your person comes along, but you can be in that submissive role once your person comes along.
I didn't say that though.
Oh, but that's what you
being submissive. Go ahead.
That's what you mean, right?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, let me speak for myself.
Yes.
I have adapted into a role where I am a strong, independent Black woman.
Go queen.
However, queen.
You're stupid.
However, when my man comes along, we get married. Of course, I can, sit back and relax and kind of like let him take the lead on some things.
Mm-hmm.
But that's the shield. That's the shield that makes it hard for some of us men. The shield that you have up, right? The past trauma, the past pain, the past anything that you're not willing to deal with, right? In the next relationship. Then what happens is you kind of build this shield, and then you say, well, I'm a strong, Black, independent woman. Then here comes this strong, Black alpha male, and that seems to be like a scary thing for you. Because like you say,
not for
I
me.
can chill and I can do this, but are you really willing to be submissive? Are you willing to let some of that go so this man can come into your life?
Yes.
Exactly. That's what we dream of.
Well, speak for
Why
yourselves.
not?
Yeah, really? Wait,
Yeah, that's what we
Bang,
dream
bang.
of.
Ladies,
All that time, are you ready for it?
Here's my sound effect.
Everyone
Here's my
calm
sound
down.
effect.
Everyone calm down.
Sound effect.
Everyone relax.
I'm
Ladies,
here to turn it
I
up.
want y'all to understand, you may be the minority. You may be the minority because in the world, we as men hear all very often that we got it, and not even that we got it or we don't need no man. We'll meet a young lady that is independent, has been doing it on her own for a very long time. We understand that. So it's a scary thing for them to relinquish whatever you want to call a leadership role, or because they've been doing it for so long. That's what we run up against. You know what I'm saying? So I understand that y'all saying, well, not me. If I see it and cool, then let's go. Cool.
But no, I've even been submissive now as a single woman. Like, I know I'm single, and again, I'm a strong, independent Black woman. I come from a strong, independent Black mother.
Amen.
So she had no choice but to raise a strong, independent Black woman.
How do you be submissive single? How does that work?
Okay, so
educate, cousin.
Yes.
Thank you, SB.
I'm about
to
to drop
be
some
single and
gems.
submissive?
Gems.
Okay, because although I am single, I do have men that surround me and are in my life that I can count on for things. So if there's something I need or something that they can do that I cannot, no side.
Hold
on. You have several dudes. Let's get to it.
Hold on now.
Let's
get to it. Let's get to it.
Can I get my bang? Or what?
Did you pull out the glasses, Shane?
Oh, now we heating up now.
Yeah, like what do you mean? You
let my cousin speak. Let my cousin speak.
Options.
When she needs things.
Hey, cousin, shed light, please.
Listen, okay.
Look at Shane, yo.
Like when I go through
shed light, Falan. Shed light.
For the prime example, I was that female that you were talking about, sitting on the side of the road. Car broke down. I couldn't do anything. Phone on like 20% battery. So I'm sitting there. I've called on roadside assistance. Yep. It's going on 30 minutes. It's going on 35 minutes. It's going on 40 minutes. Finally, a guy stopped and he was like, hey, you need some help? I hate to see women on the side of the street. And I'm like, I called roadside assistance. He was like, well, it'll only take 10 minutes. I can do it for you. Would you let me do it? And I was like, sure. So he went ahead and did it. But I'm saying that to say, as a single woman, I can be submissive.
That ain't submissive.
That is submissive.
Thank you.
I need help, and I need to get out of here.
Let me humble myself. Just humble yourself for that moment and say, I need to get out of here.
No.
I'm not gonna let you slide that.
Nope. I'll wait
humble
on
you humbled yourself.
You said I got somewhere to go.
You needed help.
Also,
Go ahead.
If a male friend, platonic friend, is over and there's something that I'm doing that I know he can do. And he said, well, let me do that. I'll do it for you. You know, I'll let him do it, you know.
She has a Rolodex.
Alan, you are full of shit, yo.
Has a Rolodex.
That is not
That's not submissive. She has a Rolodex of options that she goes to when she feels like.
No, stop it. Y'all ain't
funny.
That is not the case. He just used the same. He just used the same example about a lady on the side of the road and said, "Oh, I'm independent."
Yes,
but when she said yes,
that was a whole separate conversation.
Well,
that's why you understand that women think differently than men, because that was like the same exact scenario, but it was y'all was ready to trash a woman because she said.
That's not it. It was two totally different subjects.
We got 3 minutes and 25 seconds. We had to come back.
Yeah, so I'm gonna send it again. All
right.
Let's go, Coach D. Let's go,
Coach D. You better be in the game this time.
I'm in the game. I'm on y'all.
All right.
I'm gonna come right back. Every time, man. Yeah. Listen. Baby, I ain't seen you in a long time. Thinking about the days you was on mine. Till the day you went away to school, and I had to find a different way to move. Yeah, we from the shore, but we always wanted more though.